Hello, good morning. How's everyone doing? Hope it's good. So we had some frame drops last night, and I changed some OBS settings. And it's dropping more frames. So anyways, I changed some OBS settings. So we'll see if it works. I don't know. We'll see if it's better. If it's not, I'll change it back. Yesterday we did this whole section, this whole column here. Eight maps. And that means that we only have this column left. So basically just the forest area, because like this section here is all done. So we are almost done redoing the oldest parts of the map, and then the world map will be done. Not a whole lot is going to change visually from this, so yeah, but it looks good. I'm very happy with how it looks. I was struggling to figure out how to do different areas here. And I think it's somewhat successful. We'll see. We'll see. So what we're gonna do for now, we're gonna start with the city here. We're gonna do these two maps. Because there's some wonkiness. And I'm probably gonna move this one up. But yeah, there's some wonkiness going on here. So we're gonna try to fix everything. And also we're gonna update everything as well. So yeah, that's our plan for now. This one, and then we're gonna move down into the forest here, and then just continue. We'll see how far we get. That's 7-4. And we need map 6-4. Alright, so let's start by deleting all the old flowers and stuff. I think that's it. Okay. And then we're gonna do trees. So we're gonna throw in a couple dead trees because that looks better. For example, this tree Just one or two, I think, makes a big difference. And we are going to want to add some smoke. So one here. You know, I'm not gonna question it too much. Hey Shimpy, how are you doing? Good morning. Not bad, that's good. We are trying to wrap up today. Oh wait, missed this one. All right, let's try. I think that's too much. I don't think that's too bad. Want There we go. Alright, let's just fill in. I think that's too bad. We can swap some of these rocks. All right, where is our moss? I think that works. way more flowers. So I think we have some things to fix. Well, we'll deal with it. Let's see what it looks like. Mm, 77, 15, 40. 15, 40. There we go. Okay. I wish Henry wasn't a booger. He looks very cute right now. I want to touch him, but I'll die. Hi, Henry. Hi. Yeah. He opened his mouth at me. He doesn't meow. He opens his mouth. He just looks at you and goes, ah! Actually, no sound. It's like this. He's such a strange cat. Fountain is still topped here. Ooh, and we got some smoke. Look at that. Oh, that kind of looks nice. I love how the smoke follows the building. He got stuck. That's probably okay. I think this is good. Closed everything from last night. I probably shouldn't have. Let's see. I moved a ton of rocks yesterday, and I didn't feel anything yesterday, and this morning I woke up and I was like, ah, yeah, legs hurt. But it's not that bad given how many I moved. You know? But, oh man. Am I feeling it? Am I ever feeling it? Where is my layer? There it is. I just toggle it. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. Looks nicer. More sort of filled in. The steam is like, oh yeah, steampunk. I don't think there's any chimneys. Yeah. So we just have to fix some of the inconsistencies. Like this here. This. And I think the city's updated. Right, what layer of roof? This one, okay. So this is supposed to be at what level? 2352. Okay, and then this is at 2511. Then is it just down by one? Yeah, it looks like it. But it looks like the base of the building is right. It's just the windows and the roof. Okay, well that's not too bad, I think. Right, the bottom Q744. Oh. So the top of this is 2707. Ah, okay, so that was in the right position, so this one wasn't. Oh. Okay, so that should fix that. And now over here, $14.86 is where it should be at. There isn't even a line here. Huh. So it's quite. It's because it's not wide enough. Wait. Wait, I think that fixes the problem. And then it's just this. That should be fine. It's just this one. What is going on over here? It's way too tall. Oh, it's a layering problem. Wait. think that fixes it. Let's give it a look. All right, let's see if this is fixed. So that building is fixed. Oh good. Okay, all the buildings are fixed now. So let me save and export. This is what it looked like. There it is now. I think that looks pretty good. Right, so I'm going to commit this and then we'll do this top one. This shouldn't be too bad, but we have to deal with some houses. Oh, we're almost there. What layer is that? This? And these? Oh, because they're behind. Okay, yeah. We have to shift. Okay, so this is wrong here. And then we're missing over here, so I think that's the same shade of blue. Yeah. So I believe it is 2 and 2. Yep. Let me copy this. Alright, so this bit here isn't right at all, and this is too far over. Are both of these too far over? No, that one's in the right spot, it just gets cut off too soon. Okay, so this top bit. I wonder if the issue's more. I think the issue's on both sides, but oh, that's what it is. Okay. No, actually, you know what it might be? Might be down here, that's the problem. think it's missing the top bit, which would make more sense. And then we just gotta shift this one over. I think by one. And this starts at the right spot, but it ends too soon. Hide the tree for a second. Where does it need to end? uh, 1461. That's the right one. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. We'll hide that for now. Turn that back on. So that's there, and then I think we just need to fix. Okay, so the houses should be fixed. Then we just need to update how all this looks. Technically, I should fix that. However, I don't feel like it. I am a big fan of this one tree. Yeah, because you can't see anything else. So like seeing that's fine. Maybe I replace this tree with the big willow. I know that a beech tree would fit better, but I don't know. I like the willow tree, sitting under a willow tree. Let's replace his bushes. Hi Gleb, how are you doing? Doing great, game making as usual. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this is Gataela. It's a Victorian steampunk RPG with debate battles. Give me a second. There's a demo on Steam. 1 to 5 hours long. We're working on the world map here. We're updating the really, really old sections of the game, and we're almost done. So we're right here right now. Oh, did you get featured by Game Maker? Game in the Pope. Oh, I saw the Pope. Game looks good, thank you. Yeah, procedural generation. Ooh. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I mean, when you play, it's like this sized. Yeah, I saw there was like a feature, and I saw the Pope. I was like, what? I didn't watch it. I was like, good for you guys. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear. I guess I'm gonna have to watch it now. I'll be featured one day on Game Maker, and it'll be how I kept breaking the engine and sending my game in for them to fix it. because game too big. Got that really fun Game Maker Pope costume on his vids now. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, yo, he's dressed up. We need you and the Pope to collab. What would we collab about? So we can make a joke about the whole Game Maker empire. That's pretty good. We gotta do it just for the joke. Well, maybe once I update to the new stable and because I'm gonna set up Jenkins and get Game Maker built and a pipeline running with Game Maker. I'm gonna do that on stream after this, after we're done with the world map. So, yeah, maybe that's something to talk about. What's Jenkins? Shrimpy, do you not know? Other than a Scooby-Doo villain. Okay, so Jenkins is so you know when I was talking about how I was redoing pipelines and build systems that work? Jenkins is kind of like an open source industry standard pipeline runner. Leading open source automation server. Yeah. That's Jenkins. Where's YouTube chat? Where's YouTube? If anyone on YouTube is interested, here you go. You don't do video tutorials yourself, at least not yet. You make Game Maker libraries and do programming gigs. Ah, I see. Yeah, so you write pipelines with Groovy and stuff, and you can automate building and do all this reporting and stuff. We got ads. Wait. Oh wait. Hold for ads. Hold. Let me yap. Not that you'll see it, but whatever. Game Maker programming gigs? Isn't it mostly in Game Maker Kitchen? Oh! Thanks for resubscribing, Chimpy. The Game Maker job scene is really small compared to other engines. A lot of finding yourself in the right place at the right time. Networking is crucial. Yeah. I gotta hold. I want this here. No. Okay, so I think this is good. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. It's always concerning when it has issues saving. Oh. Did I lagged real hard. Oh man. Okay, well. Yeah, so there's Shrimpy, there's give me a second. I'm going on Discord. Okay, so there's the Game Maker official Discord. There's the Game Maker Kitchen, and there's Jujuverse. And I believe each of those have... Oh no, Jujuverse doesn't have it anymore. No, so it's Game Maker Kitchen. And Game Maker official has paid jobs. I'm in the kitchen, but not the official one. Yeah, so the official one also has paid jobs. Kitchen feels official. That's fair. You Discord has paid job channels, yeah. Yeah. Those are the ones I know of. I think the forums also have some paid jobs, but they aren't really... The problem is finding, like, serious ones. I know... Because, you know, we just had layoffs at work. I did reach out to a couple people and just let them know, like, hey, I might free up. The problem is, like, I'm expensive. So, a lot of teams can't hire me. Which is unfortunate, but... We'll see. Right, like I worked on Snacko, but I only did 2 hours a week for a couple of years. So, and mostly it was stinky bug, please fix. Stinky bug, please fix. We tried, we can't fix it. That was my job. So, yeah, I've made a couple Game Maker libraries. I made a unit testing framework for Game Maker way back when. I think the modern ones are based off of what I did. But yeah, it was released, I don't know, I haven't updated it in forever because I haven't needed to. Yeah. So I had a testing framework for 2.2 and then I updated it, yeah, 6 years ago to 2.3. Yeah. So 6 years ago, really? That's when I made it? Damn. And then I have a MoFile reader for... Is that one public? I don't know. I have a MoFile reader, I have an SQLite reader. Oh, MoFile is public. I don't think the SQLite one's public. I should probably publish that. Testing library actually won best tool to Game Maker Awards in 2024. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I did it first. I did it first. Well, yeah. You're before me. You got mine in 2025. Oh wow, congrats. What did you win? Yeah, I'm gonna do the build stuff and just show people how to set up automated testing with their projects. Also, I need to make a stupid pipeline command for Steam because I'm sick and tired of Steam. Steam releases take so long. Its releases take so long. I just want to write a script and have it execute, man. You got best tool for your library, GM Rube Loader. Oh wait. I think wait. GM loader. Wait. Rooms in the reusable building blocks by loading their contents. Oh, is that why you did the procedural generation? Oh, that's cool. Chunking. This trail with Pope is built around it too. Oh, nice. You know, I had people come in the other day because this is the seamless. Everything is seamless. Right. And people were like, "Oh, is it open world? Like it's like chunked?" And I'm like, "No." No. But it's like, it's pretty fast once it loads. It takes forever to build. I think I would have to split the game up real. Flexible loading. I might. Procedural generation with room loader. You watch on YouTube. Costume with Pope. That's cool. I think you could leverage that with unit testing, by the way. I was gonna do something different, but I'll explain momentarily. Please be fixed. A little physical word for it. Ooh, nice. That tree looks wrong, but I can't be bothered to fix it. Alright, let me update this. Let me see if it's actually fixed. Yeah, so because the world map is so huge, right? Did they change behaviors? No. You can stop and talk to them though. You can talk to every NPC. Like, I have a kid down here chasing a dog forever. I don't think you can see it. Yeah, this screenshot's pretty old. It doesn't have it, but there's a kid racing around trying to catch their dog. Oh wait, I'm not showing it. Wrong window. Down here. There's a kid that chases their dog around. Oh yeah, it's all fixed now. I'm not updating the map below it with the changes. I think it's fine. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. There's supposed to be grass here. Alright, well. I love when RPGs have strange interactions. For instance, there's a kid playing hoop and stick in Shovel Knight. You can play with them. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have a whimsy update, I think. The game been in development for so long that, like... What is that? 2903? That I just need to get it done, but... high up does it go? But if you go back after learning power swing, it just flies off Team Rocket style. The kid looks... That's great. Yeah, because I have these borders, right? I have a little debugger tool that you can turn on, and then you can see if you're going to collide with any of them. I was going to convert that to a unit test because I have so many maps. And just load every single room up and check their transitions. Like if you go on the transition over to that other room, will you at any point collide with anything? And if so, flag it as a failure. And that way I won't have to manually test all of these, all the maps. And I can just like go in and fix it. And I was gonna apply it for everything. So like even like this transition here, for example, with the doors, they all should be safe, obviously, but like if I'm agnostic about it. So I don't know, maybe room loader would help with that, 'cause maybe I can load the rooms even faster. Although it is pretty quick right now. But yeah, there's a lot of things like that I have to do. Ooh. Look at that leg. I did go through my RSP. I've been rebudgeting because my mortgage is going up $600 in 2 months. So I've been looking at my budget for oh, that's good enough. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. No one will notice. And so I was like, well, how much savings do I have? How much oh shit money do I have? Because also there's layoff season. Oh, that's fine. You're not gonna see that. Okay. Let's export. And like I'm more good than I thought. But I'm like, man, I would not want to eat through my retirement to live, you know? There we go. I think that looks all right. I do like that there's steam here now. Yeah. This is a little boo-boo here, but that's okay. That wasn't intentional. You can't see it anyways because of the tree here. And then there's a little boo-boo here, but there's a tree there. So, and there's trees all along here, so it's fine. Why did it? Okay. So that was map 7-3. Nice. All right, now we get onto some of the easier stuff. So we're gonna do this. I wonder if you can see it clearly. You can kind of see it here. This map here. It goes up to here. This guy. We're gonna update him. And he should be pretty quick. Oh, no, it's not this one. I didn't change any of the boundaries, so it should be fine. There's a new observer? Hello, Zero. I see Game Maker, I follow. Same name! There we go. And then we need 6-5. Because I changed this border slightly. Okay. So let's start by deleting all the flowers and then we'll go back. I guess I should, yeah, I should remove these as well. How people direct cutscenes in Game Maker? I actually wrote a very long blog post about it at one point. I can show you what my cutscenes look like. Damn, cat snores loud. You had an alarm event that does stuff in increments each time it's called. Triggers on the next dialogue. Oh, I see. I've callbacks. Wait a second. So most of my cutscenes, they look like this. Right, they say something. This is the name. This is what they're saying. Then once that's done, then it shows the annoyed emote. Then we have more dialogue. Then we have that. Then we have like a pause you can have. Information, adding items to your inventory, etc. All of it's lambdas that get stored. You store the cutscene, like what to call, and then these are all the parameters to call to it. And it puts in a queue. And it executes it. Right, like I have to move along this path. Or go way late. This one maybe? Yeah, sometimes I have it moving the relative values, or I make a path. Yeah, right here. I create a path dynamically. The characters moving around and looking in different directions, you wouldn't know how to do that with just scripting it all itself. Yeah. I like using paths, sort of dynamically moving stuff around. If I have to run things in parallel. Is that an example? I know this one? Yeah, background NPCs. I have like a thing to make a timeline. Right. Set the direction facing, set the bubble, yield. Move along a path, or yielding, etc. You Game Maker 8? Yeah, I originally did cutscenes with timelines, but then it was hard to really edit them. Where's my blog post? I should really save some of the technical blog posts for easy fetching. Because it must have been. Oh, well, I talked about tile checking, but that's not what we're looking for right now. When did I do? It must have been so long ago. We're in 2023 land. Oh, cutscenes and improvements. Here we go, found it. June 2023. So that blog post I talked about timelines and cutscenes and how I changed things. I guess. I believe it's these two trees I need to replace. All RPG Maker's basic features in Game Maker. But that's the fun of it, right? And how hard coding in RPG Maker is? Yeah. That's all same. I think that's the only change for the border I had to do. I think everything else is the same. You tried to make a match 3 with show picture? Let me put dead trees make everything feel better. Hello, Dorb. Hello, hello. Look at all them trees. Yeah, there's quite a lot of trees. There's quite a lot of trees. I don't think no, I didn't make any major changes. Okay. So then, let me dead trees feel organic. This ain't no rich man's perfectly manicured and carefully centered forest. Well, I mean, it is a Manicured forest, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, dead trees are peak. I wish there were brushes to make my life easier instead of having to manually place everything. I remember when someone was showing off level design with Unity and they had brushes and I went, oh my god! Please let me do it! It doesn't look like some country club golf course. Yeah, that's yeah. We were watching Rimuru season 3 today, and was episode 7 before something happened that wasn't a meeting. Yeah, this section of the plot is very meeting heavy. It's worth it later though. Just click really fast. Then there were more meetings before the action kicked in. Yeah, but is the action peak? That's the important question here, right? Okay, I think I got most of the bushes. I don't want... Like, we can keep some of them. Most of them's good enough. It's all a bit too predictable. The municipality of the series, it felt wholesome. Yeah, I think I talked about world building isekais once. I think slime is still pretty good, but they jump to like world wars very quickly. I don't know how many farming isekais I've watched or read, and they've jumped to war so quick, and I'm just like, he's a farmer. Why are we going to war? Oh, he has land. He's a landowner, and it's like, why are we going to war? We don't need this. Isekai is my junk food. Same with villainous, and same with reincarnation and returning back in time. Revenge stories. All very good. All good junk food. 10 out of 10. I hated the farming isekai anime because they immediately spoiled the harem. Outdoor cooking with the Fenrir slime and mini dragon was so dull. I really like Tower Farmer. It's still about farming, even though it's kind of become give me a second. Solo farming in the tower. That one's pretty good. I was also reading, what is it? I'm behind. So, well, not that one. I'm behind this next one. I'm catching up on Lady Ebony right now. I'm super behind. I'm super behind on a lot of things, actually. Oh god. Where is it? I can't be that many chapters behind. What a Bountiful Harvest Demon Lord is so funny. I'm behind on that one too. Where is it? I'm at 62 unread chapters. I'm still scrolling. Where is it? There's no way. 83 chapters behind. Where is it? I bet you there was another scan later, and now it sent it. Oh wait, there it is. I'll resign and have a fresh start in this world. I am 100 and something chapters behind. Am I actually 100 and something chapters behind? Oh, I am close to 100 chapters behind. Oops. Well, yeah. The Bang of the Farmer one spends time alone and getting the dogs than the spiders. Anime adaptations that skip ahead are a pet peeve. Kuma Kuma Bear did it. Sal Alternative did it. The music is loud compared to me. Only at 15. Is the music hurt? Okay, it's at 10. Is this better? Did it change at all? Is this loud for everyone? Is this really loud? Or does it make no difference? It's a bit louder than me? I mean, it's not on the audio output because I'm talking in the 20 decibel range, 20 to 10, and then the music's at 30. Negative 30, sorry. Negative. I'm like 10 decibels higher, 10 to 20 decibels higher than that. Okay, does this change it? Maybe you just like my voice. Is this audio slider changing it? Is this one changing it? I think I can lower it. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, I lowered it by 10% on a different audio slider. Okay, it's currently lowered by 10% on that one. There's like 5 different audio sliders and they all do different things. Well, Charlie woke up. That Princess Knight and the Barbarian Warlord one isn't too bad. I haven't watched a lot of anime recently. I'm waiting for everything to... I'm waiting to want to rewatch it I can read chapters upon chapters of comics in an hour, but then you're stuck with anime. It's like I can watch 2 episodes in an hour, maybe 3 if you squish it. But who skips the opening and ending anyways? You shouldn't be doing that. So there aren't many good things. I mean, I haven't watched stuff for like 6 years, so I'm sure there's good stuff. Eventually. Well, Bookworm season 4 is out though. Watch it on double speed. No. I watched Bookworm season 1 and then I read the novel. And then I was like, okay, I'll wait. And then I waited too long. You don't really like reading novels? You like pictures? I'll read anything. I need to read ORV. I don't know how much longer I can survive this drought. They deserve their rest, but I don't know how much longer I can survive the drought. Everyone looks psychotic in the Bookworm anime, but it's a new studio now. Yeah, I've only heard controversial things like that they were caught using AI and stuff, and I was like, Alright, let's zoom out. I have to go out after this, and I wonder if I can convince my sister, because we're going out, we're doing a shop and run. I wonder if I can convince her to brave Costco with me before holiday. I want to buy butter so I can make clarified butter. I have so many herbs I need to process. You like Bookworm, but the skill tree was more of a focus when she was a child. I see. The AI was really just one image in the opening, which they did apologize publicly for. For the business negotiations, was the anime kept truncating. Spice and Wolf gave me a craving for hot and heavy business negotiation. Oh yeah, Spice and Wolf is great. I still haven't watched the remake. It was a background texture. You've been making your way through the audiobook. haven't watched the anime. But it too, its frames as something Hollow was telling her daughter. Ah, I see. Hi, Fram. Good morning. Nearly afternoon from Texas. It's already afternoon here. Thank you. So again, spoiling the future. Oh, really? Why did they keep doing that? What am I building in this? This is in Game Maker. Game Maker Studio 2. We're working on updating world map, specifically some older areas. We're almost done. You're about to make some coffee and start working on your game as well? Ooh, nice. You haven't got any real progress done on your project for 2 weeks? Keep blinking on puzzles. Ah. This looks amazing. Are all the assets fine? Yep, I paid for all of them. $25 more puzzles to finish the game. You know what I've done for puzzle design? Do tutorials. When you introduce a new concept, you can get easily like 5 puzzles from just teaching the mechanic. Or you make it such that, like, for example, if you can give someone a piece and they can like remove it to use it in other puzzles, then it's like, okay, well then giving them a piece with an easy, obvious answer is like one thing, and then having 2 puzzles link up where the piece has to be shared between them and you need to solve them in a certain order would be like another one. And you got 3 puzzles. I might just throw in a couple of the purpler ones. Not many, but five more levels with Carabas chasing you. The only new mechanics that after its eyes that open, every X turns and zap you if you're not hiding in water. Yeah. Could work. Let's see how it looks. It's very busy, but I think that's okay. You're preparing to jump out of your current job, and the strat is going to take a few months. And the hard decision to box up in your dev project. Project was the highlight of my every weekend. Yeah, I'm searching right now too. The department I used to be in, half of the people got laid off. We dodged it, but it's very it's very like, you know, not great. So I've started to put applications out, but it's hard because, how do I put it? A lot of the jobs I applied to in the last like 2 weeks have been canceled. So I have vacation this week. I'm just gonna chill. I haven't been able to sleep for like a couple weeks, almost a month. So I'm waiting for my Amazon order because I'm gonna get some magnesium and see if that helps me. Makes you start looking for more stable. Better mechanic in the game. I moved the code from. Let's see. You can see people thinking I made this in RPG Maker. Oh, you would be like, you would be amazed. I go to conventions very rarely, but every time, it's so funny because people point at it, the game. They look at this and they say, "That's RPG Maker." And I remember there was a guy who slapped his friend on the back of his head, and he was like, "That's not RPG Maker, you idiot." So yeah. Oh, the loner wolf, how are you doing? Somewhat related to Amazon. You came about a standing desk, like the adjustable kind. Ah, I have a standing desk. I got it through work. It's from IKEA. But yeah, there's a lot of people who look at Gataela and go, "It's RPG Maker," and I'm like, no, it's not at all. Let me fix that. People are also very rude. They'll like stand in front of your booth and act like they're looking at it and they're interested, and then they're secretly shit talking in a different language in front of you. Don't trust a damn word out of anyone who talks in a different language in front of my booth. You wish you could get an Android tablet that could run Psy with pen pressure. Yeah. The obsession by gamers with what engine a game is made in. Yeah. I mean, let's see their project. Yeah, I remember there was this girl. Thank you for following. There was this girl who she was making a Sonic game or something in Game Maker 8, and she submitted it to Nintendo and it was rejected, and so she was hitchhiking across the country from the East Coast to the West Coast to go to Nintendo's headquarters in BC and demand that they add her game to their store. And her game was, there was a 2D blue ball and it rolled. That's it. There wasn't like levels or anything. I was just like, and the thing is that they had come up to me and they were like talking about my game and like acting like they were like really good at design and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, you do game dev stuff too?" And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be talking on a panel. And then they busted out their laptop to show me it, and I was just like, thumbs up. I was like, good luck with that. You miss being able to draw on your back. Yeah. I haven't drawn a lot recently. Well, we're having an art stream at the end of the month. I'm gonna draw. I haven't drawn recently. I wanna draw. RPG Maker for years, but then someone made a live 2D plugin for Game Maker. I've never used RPG Maker except for mock-ups. I hit my limit with it real fast because I can program. But yeah, there's a lot of people who will like critique your stuff and then they'll be like, here's my project, and then it's like a tutorial, and I just kind of go, okay, well, your critique might be valid, but it certainly hurts my soul. I think it looks good. I think this looks good. Only real issue you have with RPG Maker, I've made so many games in it that you know we struggle with level design. And you can't in RPG Maker? RPG Maker uses Ruby, right? Unless they changed. We got ads. Later ones are JavaScript. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to add the moss. What am I doing? I'm just waiting for ads to finish. Let me hide that for a second. Ads over? Welcome back. When their commercial project ain't even Tux Racer. Yeah, yeah, I don't have the heart to tell them why Nintendo is rejecting them, and that traveling all the way across the country probably isn't going to help their case. But you know what? They can do them. I remember there was a fellow in the local game maker community, and he was going to be releasing his game. He was going to be doing a Kickstarter, and he was looking for some advice. And I said, okay, well, I've done a Kickstarter. I can at least tell you what not to do. If you want to yap. And yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Let me move this while I'm here. It's bothering me. And they got very upset with me because I refused to give them advice after they told me what they were doing. But it was quite literally like they were going to use Kickstarter as a promotional tool. They were going to be releasing their game in a couple months, and they wanted to use Kickstarter as a promotional tool. And I said to them, why would you not be spending the time polishing your game instead of trying to run a Kickstarter? And they had this idea that a Kickstarter was just put the game up and people will give you money, right? And I was like, no, a Kickstarter is like, you can't do any development for like a month. Like you're just in marketing mode the whole time. It's not bad. That looks better. Because I had to put my Kickstarter up for Gataela way too early because I followed some bad advice, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna let people do the same thing. I remember someone was saying to me, I did a panel quite a while ago, and someone asked me like if they should put their games up on Kickstarter when they just have an idea, and I said no, absolutely not. I told them, if you can't even get someone to fund you like a Patreon, a Kickstarter isn't going to work out. Because if you don't have a base already, no one's gonna fund it. People don't go and look for projects anymore. Like it's not like people are finding projects to fund from Kickstarter. It's people outside of Kickstarter hearing that the project they already know you for, they can give funds to help the development, and then they're like, I can throw you $5, I can throw you $10, right? It's not an ecosystem thing, it's an external thing in. And so I had to like explain that, and that was hard for some people to hear. Or post them out. But it's not just the internet pays you while you code. Yeah, so like when Kickstarter first started, right? There were people who went around and searched for projects on there to be funded. If you go way back, you'll hear a lot of stories of some people with early success on Kickstarter saying that they did no marketing or anything and it just blew up overnight and like, you know, stuff like that. And it used to be a very exciting thing to put a project on Kickstarter and people would like write articles and stuff. But that doesn't really happen anymore. Even when I ran it, it wasn't really a thing. A lot of people are more wary about just giving funds everywhere and maybe getting something someday. I've had a 100% success rate, but that's because I've funded things that looked like it was going to be done, or I came in from outside, right? I already knew the people or the game and I was interested in it and I funded it. So yeah, but a lot of people don't do that nowadays. Um, so if you're relying 100% on, I'll put my game up on Kickstarter and then it'll get funded because people are on Kickstarter wanting to fund things. And then it'll get funded really quick and then the media will latch onto it automatically. Like it's a whole marketing activity. And it should be treated as a marketing activity, you know? Hi, Caro. Honestly, it just, A, it died over time. B, scammers, yeah. C, most projects get hype elsewhere. And other projects receive a portion of their attention, yeah. Facebook and 3 card games are all you funded. Yeah, I funded an anime, a couple of games, a translation project. Oh, that looks good. Wait, that's... Oh, yeah, that looks snazzy. Yeah, and it's hard for people to hear, like, you gotta be on other platforms and drive folks to your Kickstarter. It's like hanging a shingle in a shopping center and wondering why they're not just flooding the parking lot. Yeah. Yeah. So that's, that was a hard thing for people to hear. Because for a really long time, if you remember, like 10 years plus ago, a lot of people were sold the idea that they just had to make a good game. They had to make a good game. They had to convince the platform to put their game on there, and then you would make money. Export? Yes, replace, yes. But that's not a thing anymore. And it hasn't been a thing for a very, very long time. And you have to make a good game, do Reddit posts, get YouTubers to play it. TikTok, Instagram, streaming, YouTube. You can't quit your job and just say you make a YouTube video and be like, I quit my job to make a game, and then do a series. Like, it doesn't... It's not a thing anymore, you know? Everyone's done that. It's not a thing. Uh-oh. My sister is gonna learn how to make jewelry. Goodness. You've never had a job? Oh boy. Yeah, see here's the map. It looks good. The moss adds a lot, I think. It helps that it's only in this area in the game, but like the moss adds a lot for texture and just making it different. Let me commit that. I think that's good. Yeah, so yeah, let me commit. I don't know why that needs a change. Anyways, that's what Bonjour. Okay, so then we have this one here. I'm looking at our time. I think we can do this one before I end the stream for now, and then this later tonight we can do this bit on stream tonight. And I think we'll be good. So that one's 7.6. Yeah, I think it's hard for a lot of people to accept that sometimes they can produce the best product in the world, best game, best whatever, and if no one knows about it, it'll never sell. And I think that's really hard for some people to grasp. It's very disappointing to hear as well. Right. Everyone's always looking for the key to success is to do this, or the key to success is to do that. But yeah, I've telling people, you know, like Undertale, for example, was kickstarted, and one of the reasons why it did really well was because there was a pre-existing fandom around the creator, right, because of Homestuck. And then with Omori, the same thing. There's a pre-existing fandom around the creator. So when they put the Kickstarter up, no wonder it got funded so quickly, and you know, all this other stuff. And so, like, starting from nothing is really, really hard. Think software can compensate for everything, even a Chinese studio hires people for. They don't grasp it. It's a grind. You're not going to be lucky enough to just fall into it. Yeah, there's a few people who are lucky enough to fall into it, but even then, it's like, it's not that, like, the grind hasn't been there, right? Because for some people, I'll see this a lot. Someone will do a tech demo, and they'll just show off like a GIF of a tech demo that they're trying out. That person has put in hours upon hours upon hours in, like, art, maybe sound design, maybe just like in the engine, in programming, you know, whatever they're doing. Maybe it's a shader thing or whatever. Hours. And they decide to mess with something for a bit because they have an idea, and they post it and it goes viral. And they didn't fall into that. They were lucky that it went viral, but they put in a ton of effort skilling up too. So I think true luck, where you've done no skilling up, you just quickly slapped something together with no knowledge, etc., and then you made bank, is like almost impossible. A lot of the effort is usually quite invisible. But at the same time, it's just as it's invisible, it's, you know, visible as well. The lucky ones either worked hard for years or they got a lot of invisible industry connections that just helped a little. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of effort that isn't considered for things, I think, but I think that not to jump to AI, but I think the idea that you can build something faster and get something done, etc. Because I'm on LinkedIn more often right now, there's a lot of people posting about how AI helped them build the thing they wanted really fast, but they can't sell it. No one wants to buy it. And I'm like, yeah, that's because you skipped. You know, when you have to build something yourself, there's a lot of steps done before you actually build the thing to determine if it's worth your effort, you know? There's finding the right market fit. There's what else? Sorry. I'm multitasking. We're gonna delete that, we're gonna delete that, we're gonna delete that. We're gonna go here. Goodness. When you have to think about if something's worth it to work on or not, you are more likely to. But you didn't really think it through when you use AI, yeah. Yeah, because like the thing is that like you'll hear these talking points where people are like, now we can build things really fast. Let's make sure we're building the right thing, right? But building the right thing has always been the hardest part, and building it in the right way for the user has always been the hardest part. When I was working on algorithms, I had to develop a feature that sorted production orders in a certain way to minimize loss. And you're dealing with millions upon millions of lines of data, right? So not only does it have to be quick, it also has to do it correctly. And out of the 4 months of that feature's development, 3 of those months was me sitting with the product manager every single day with diagramming tools and just putting in different situations, customer situations, the different customer, this is their layout, how would this handle it, here's the exception to everything else we previously did, what do we want to be doing here, just developing, making sure that it was the right thing we wanted to do. And then we did the development, and then we did like a 2-week soak with a client that requested it, and it was like they were like thumbs up, it was great, and I got laid off. It's responsible not to at least mention AI involved in coding. It'd be different if it was used as a reference tool, but there's a commercial product that was fully coded through Claude or Copilot. Basic maker project built with conduct tubing. Use cases, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's strange how I'm not getting any props for this feature I worked on. That's strange. Got laid off. Ah, that makes sense. Probably because I had a medical accommodation and they didn't like it. But that's illegal. But yeah. So like when you make something yourself, right? You're sitting there and you're thinking about how much time it takes, right? Cool Jazz. Were they the sexist ones or that the current place? I'm still employed. It's the sexist ones. previous one. I'm still here. It's still playing. But yeah, if you have to like you know these maps, right? You know how quickly I'm going through them, right? If it took me, right, to move one bush, it took me 5 minutes. It's unscalable to what I'm doing for this. If this is my vision, and it takes 5 minutes to place a bush, right? How many assets are on a single map? Right? Then you stop and you think and you're like, okay, I can't do what I want to do. Is it a tooling problem or is it a me problem? Right? Like, it's my vision wrong, or is it like a tooling thing and I gotta use a different tool, or do I gotta develop a tool? Do I gotta fix why it's taking so long? You know, that type of stuff. You have that thought. If you're about to invest 2 years of your life into a game project, and maybe let's say $10,000, you know, some assets, some custom music, you know, whatever, and then plus 2 years of your time, and either you aren't sold on the idea because you're just like chasing a trend, you don't really care about the game project, or you're how do I put it, you know, you have a cool idea and it turns out it doesn't work very well. I went to make a prototype, right? That happens a lot. You know, you have that step before to be like, oh no, this isn't going to work out, and then you abort. But when you push ahead anyways, it's hard for people to understand that, like, yeah, even if you push ahead and you make it, if no one knows about it, it's not going to sell. If it's not made for someone, it's not going to sell. It's, you know, like, why are you making it in the first place? Are you chasing a trend? Are you doing something else? You know, with AI, you're not taking a pause to think about whether you should be doing this or not, because you can just do it in 30 seconds. So it's that pause and that reflection is really important. If only you could have any legal claim to the code you created. Imagine a scriptwriter on a sitcom being fired right before the show airs. Oh, you can put that in your contract. Living in the idea is vital, yeah. Yeah, so, like, for example, I want to make some sort of productivity app. But I don't know if it'll work out super well. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, That connects. That connects. This one, not as much. Like, I took on some mods, right, for the Vintage Story community server, and it's like, taking it on means people are asking me for it. You know? Yeah, now there's a new responsibility. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I think some people have been talking about lately how millennials and stuff were kind of told growing up, as long as you work hard and you put in the effort, you'll be successful. And having that realization that's not necessarily true with like everything is very, very difficult for people, I think. It's not about how hard you work, it's about knowing the right people. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Very 50s career focused. One company, no layoffs. You get hired at 20, retire at 55, get a gold pocket watch. Yeah. God, can we have that? The worst thing is that I work at some companies who have, like, in the last layoff that we had the other month, right? A lot of the people who were laid off have been working for the company for 20 plus years. Like, it was a family-oriented company. The pay wasn't great, but people were like, it's stable, I have a job. That sort of was the sentiment. And then after 20 plus years, it's like, oh yeah, you're laid off now because AI. And it's like, even, you know, place at work now has that mentality. Like, people were talking about someone who left after 5 years and the vibe was they left so soon. Oh, well, that's good. In the 90s talked about careers marked in stints. Your dad couldn't wrap his mind around the idea. Yeah, it's very hard for some people to sort of understand that things have changed a lot, you know? But we also have a union and actual retirement and long service rewards. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I hate working in tech and dealing with people who are anti-union. Oh, unions aren't actually good. They don't actually protect you. And I'm just like, they protect us more than what we got now. That one too. We're just gonna, like, we're gonna have more of these green bushes, but I should find a union job next time. Yeah. I'm just looking for well-paying jobs that aren't evil, which is harder than you think. But I've been looking at DevOps jobs and man, they pay a lot of money and they're like, no AI allowed. And I'm like, thank you. It warms my heart. Only downside is seniority shenanigans, and we're in an industry that's often seen as evils these days. Yeah. We started with a small company 5 years ago and then went through growth campaigns year after year. Now they're just gross. Yeah. I get an office job with a church. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping to find something that will work, but I don't know. I feel like churches could have wicked office politics issues. I kind of just want to buy a church. There's a lot of abandoned churches near here. I kind of want to buy a church and turn it into a community center and live out my Stardew Valley dreams. How do you make income? Subsidy from the government? Can we have UBI sooner? Just saying. No, they'll reduce your pay, or they'll whatever. No, they'll find out real quick how much I care about their job. That works. Yeah, I'll leave the capital. I'll move to a small town. I'll take over the abandoned church and turn it into a community center. Is Member hiring? God. You know, honestly, if I didn't have a mortgage, the amount I get paid right now, it would be very comfortable. Or even if my mortgage was not, like, as much as it is. But, like, it's not even like I have a large house. Apartment rent for me by area. Yeah. No, it was cheaper for me to buy a house and have mortgage than it was to pay rent. Rent was more than a mortgage. I think that's good. But yeah, now my mortgage is going up $600. So, well, I guess it's still it's about the same cost as rent. Never mind. Gotta secure a better housing situation, but I'm a decent way towards retirement otherwise. Yeah, I did math in case I got laid off. If I pulled from my RSP, I would survive. But I'd rather not. But my braces are gonna be done. That was coming down from your last place. Ah, I see. If I were to rent this house right now, it would cost $2,400 a month. My current mortgage is less than that. But I don't think you can get a place here for less than $2,000 right now a month, even an apartment. Or at least an apartment in a decent place in the city. Very expensive. That's not bad. Oh, there's an issue. Is that a tile set issue or is it a second? Oh, it is. Okay. The tall grass is on a... Got it. Okay. So if I... If I push it there... Then it'll line up. Okay, cool. You even sold your car because this place has an HOA. Oh boy. They do not care. You lost count how many hoods you've sat on because they don't believe in crosswalks. Oh my god. That's terrifying. I can't get around anywhere in this city without a car. That was the first thing I bought when I had a real job. I bought a car. It served me well all these years and it will continue doing so. It's gonna last me my whole life. I bet you. Yeah, I got fed up when it takes about 2 hours, 1.5 hours to bus to work, and it takes 13 minutes by car. I switched. I got a car as fast as humanly possible. They do not design cities for any form of transportation besides cars. Can't even take a sidewalk. Stop them mid-block. Ooh. Yeah. Man. Once my braces are dealt with, I'll be done paying for them in February. Once they're done, I don't think I'll have any pressing medical things I need to pay for. All that money is just gonna go to the house, the mortgage, but I'm plotting to end my mortgage as fast as humanly possible. I found out that if I put $100 a month, or $100 a week, sorry. It doesn't matter if it's like a lump sum once per year or every week. If I put $100 a week to my mortgage, I shave off about four years on my mortgage. And it's about $50,000 of saving in interest. So, I'm currently saving for that, plus the mortgage increase, plus a bunch of other stuff, and I'm just like, okay, how tight like, where can I tighten? That's kind of where I'm at. Okay, so this is what it looked like. Oh, thank you. About taking a shovel and a pickaxe to go up mountains and go full dwarf. Oh, glorious. Here it is now. Obviously some trees get cut, but it lines up. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do here on this corner is continue the sort of pattern out here, but then right here it's sort of abrupt, so I'm going to put a couple of these smaller trees just here, just a little bit, like 1, 2, maybe one over here, and then some bushes or something, just to blend it, just blend a little bit. I mean, I left it intentionally pretty bare there on purpose, so. Let me commit. Forest is looking more foresty though. Oh, we don't have a number for this one. Reminds me of home a bit. Childhood home was in rural Kansas, along some dense backwoods. I see. Yeah, I'm basing a lot of the I basically picked a couple places, regions in Europe, and then it's just a matter of copying. It's a good thing I didn't say Kentucky. Man, I do like how these cliffs look. This looks nice. But yeah, so then we have this 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 maps of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 maps. Kentucky's, yeah. That's where the fried chickens are. 4 left. 4 left. We can finish it this evening. The Kents and the Courage and the Cowardly Dog were your neighbors. Oh. I see. I wish I could just make huge fields, but it looks so bad. I just want huge wheat fields. European manageable wheat fields. Boy. I think it gives real city and forest feels. The steam, I'm so glad I can put the steam in now. Look, it looks like a proper steampunk city. It may be. Better than without. Almost Edwardian, yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to avoid the, you know, with steampunk, there's like a ton of gears and stuff, and like that aesthetic is Papa Steam one in it last. I wanted to, you know what steampunk, there's a very like gear, brass sort of feeling, very dark, very whatever, and like I wanted steampunk, but not like there's definitely places, you know, like the factories here that have more industrial vibes, but I wanted the Victorian part to be a bit more prevalent. Brick houses, little farming villages. Right, like this one has a lot of the metal. Some coastal vibes. Red brick is such an industrial vibe. It is. Like, look, this is supposed to scream industrial. You're gonna lurk and continue learning kanji. No problem. It's almost 2. I'm gonna end here for now, and then I'm gonna stream again at 9. And we'll finish all the map work. Oh, that'll be lovely. Coastal wash, whitewash, lots of mooring ropes and lighthouses. Yeah, lighthouses. Ivuni's supposed to feel more like a rag town, sort of. In the original, where's my? Give me a second. If I go back far enough. 2021, 2016. Okay, 2016. Liverpool. Yeah, so here's 2016. It's small. Wait. 2021? 2021 already had the change. So this is 2016. You can see like this whole area, everything was green. Super green. Hi, Paul. You can see I had big wheat fields. Lots and lots of wheat fields. You can kind of see here that Rooney was like, look at the colors and the shapes there. Like it just was sort of like a big mismatch everywhere. Yeah, you can tell which ones I designed. You can tell which cities I designed. And then with the 2021, gosh, was this really 2021? Yeah, really 2021 I had, wow. I've been working too long a game. 2022 we finished. 2023. 2025 we got all that done. This was this year. We finished that. I still got whaling. Maybe. Yeah, now we got 2026. Gotta finish it, pop off. I work on the next one. Have you guys read the description on the Kickstarter by chance? I would recommend doing it at some point. But yeah, no. Then my next project after Gataela is gonna be a small, maybe farming sim, maybe a lease. It might be a lease. It might be a farming sim. Kind of really want to make a farming sim. I just need to get laid off. I'll make a farming sim. Man. I'll just get laid off. Our ad's gonna play. Wait. Can I pause them? They roll off. Oh, it's gonna, okay, it's gonna prompt in a sec. Wait. Here's your severance, you're fired. Alright, where's the pop-up for the ads? They roll off. I haven't gotten it yet. But yeah. No, so last time I got laid off, yeah, I was on my ass so hard about working on things that wasn't getting a job. So to play it safe, because they were on me that quickly, they how do I put it? I didn't really work on the game as much as I would have wanted to. But if it happens again, yeah, I can fight me, man. I'll still look for a job, but I'm not gonna sneeze it. I'm not gonna put off finishing this because they, you know. Oh, it came out while I was on EI. Oh no. I've been working on it for 15 plus years. What are you gonna do? I released it to get some income. Go in early access extra early. All right. Yeah. So can we raid anyone? Let me see. Is anyone even alive? Is Stayed alive still? I saw they were. Stayed is alive. All right. We're gonna raid Stayed. They are working on mod development, I think. And then I'll be streaming again tonight. Yeah, around 9 p.m. And then we'll finish up the map and then we'll be done. Yay! That's the plan. Alright. So, thank you for joining, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. See you later tonight. Yep, that's it. Goodbye.